Hey guys, and welcome to the second update for Floors of Discomfort. I'm just making this video to show you the progress I've made since the previous update and to just make another video with some gameplay. So first you'll notice, if you've seen the other videos, that there's now a start menu, which wasn't there previously. Every game obviously needs a start menu, but the game didn't have it before. So we added that. The start button and quit button are working, but there are no options yet, so the options button is not working. I got to give credit to my artist Jerry, who made this fantastic background. He's been doing all the artwork for the game, and it's just been looking great, so I really appreciate it, Jerry. Thanks. Alright, so let's get right into it. First off, I have given myself 10,000 coins here so that I can show you some of the stuff in the shop. That is not something that will happen if you were to play the game, for example, but it just, maybe if you were interested in knowing why. So some big additions to the game include the items that you can buy in the shop, or the functionality of the items you can buy in the shop anyway. So first off, the overly affectionate bear trap is fully working now, so I'll buy that. I'll show you that in a little bit. The cloak, the anti-gravity cloak, is working fully now. It's pretty much just a parachute, not so much a cloak anymore, but it looks cool to call it a cloak. It sounds cool, rather. The pocket demon is fully working, along with the animation as well. The soup is working, but there doesn't need to be an animation for it, so that's just the same as before. The springs aren't animated yet, but they are implemented in the code, so I can't really show you that, but it's there. Fireballs are fully implemented and animated, so I'll show you that. Mushroom bombs are fully implemented and animated. They just allow you to drop a bomb behind you that will explode in a few seconds, which is useful for when you're trying to deal damage while running away from enemies. And the saw blades are working, but there's no animation for it, so I can't show you that right now. But they're working with the code in the back end. So yeah. So first thing you'll notice is that that was a mushroom bomb right there. Now you can see that killed the enemy that was close to it. The mushroom bomb doesn't have the same AoE as, say, a fireball, but it's still pretty good. It just the fireball, I just figured, should deal more damage than the mushroom. So anyway, the first thing that you'll notice after leaving the shop there is that there are two new sprites on the screen. You got the pocket demon and the overly affectionate bear trap following us, and they'll just follow you as if they were an enemy, and they'll assist you. The overly affectionate bear trap just speeds you up, and the pocket demon has a 10% chance of shooting a fireball at your enemies, which will deal some considerable damage, which is very useful. Yep, see, there it is right there. So another thing I've added to the game is an animation for picking up crates, which wasn't there previously. Previously, the crate would just kind of sit by your head and it looked very strange. So as you can see now, pressing F picks up the crate and there's a little animation for it. It's just all the little things that really matter in game development, and that's what I've been working on these past 2 weeks since my previous update. Another thing that was added, which is perfect timing actually, was this new enemy, the pig. He's much stronger than the goblin, and he also has a 50% chance instead of I believe 25% chance, which is what the goblin has, of dropping a coin, which makes him more beneficial to kill, but the risk is a little higher, which is expected. I don't know why I can't pick up that coin right now. That's a bug. I'm not sure why that happens. That hasn't happened before. Anyway, moving on. This game is obviously buggy still because it's very early stages of development. So the pig has 2 stages of attacking. He will first approach you and jab, and then he will do a twirl attack, which will deal much more damage than the stab, or jab rather. So you want to watch out for that. You want to hit and then back up, hit and back up, or continuously hit him so he doesn't have a chance to do his twirl attack, because if he does, he will pretty much take away about half your health, which I feel just adds a little bit of challenge to the game. It is not necessarily a deal breaker, but if it turns out to be a problem, I can always fix that. So another thing that has been added that I did promise would be here last update is a new floor. This floor doesn't have any enemies on it yet, but it does have the graphics, like the background and stuff. I don't know where my... There they are, okay. So yeah, here's the next floor. It's the sky floor. I think it does need a little bit of tweaking in terms of the graphics, but the concept is there right now that you can see. And like I said before, there are no enemies on here, so you just gotta kind of run around until we add some enemies. I'm not sure what kind of enemies are gonna go on this type of level yet. We're gonna have to discuss that. We, meaning Jerry and me. So, okay, I didn't show you the parachute yet. Okay, so the parachute allows you to just glide further distances when you're in the air. And that's useful for, say, if there's an enemy approaching you down there, and if you jump straight down, he'll attack you. You can just jump, glide right over him, get a further distance away, and escape if you have low health or something. It's very useful. Or I found it's been useful in my trials. We got the fireball over there, which is a lob attack, so it's not a straight one like the Pocket Demon's fireball, but it does deal a much greater AoE attack once it lands. And as you can see, the animation is still a little off with that, because fire does not just like spread out in the air, but that's to be expected with the development so far. I mean, it's still in very early stages. We're still working hard on the grand scheme of things before we focus on the little things like that. So one thing to note about the mushroom bombs is that they will hurt you as well. So you're gonna want to plant one, then run away, or else you'll kill yourself. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this update. If you like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think, give me some suggestions. I'd love suggestions, because I can't really think of everything on my own. And if you want to see more updates, subscribe. I will be adding more videos every time I feel that a major improvement has been made on the game. So yeah, thanks for watching, and until then, enjoy.